How'd you watch Modern Family? Ron said he cut the cord on the cable.
He did.
Okay, we're started.
Alright, I'm doing a presentation on therapy dogs and service dogs. There has been a lot of, well, not everyone has PTSD. A lot of people suffer from anxiety and depression or know of someone that does. And psychologists have found that the calming effects of animals being present has helped people open up and be able to talk about their feelings to get help. This presence of a warm animal being there that's not going to judge you or laugh at you makes people feel more comfortable and safe in order to tell what they're going through. The difference between therapy dogs and service dogs is very different, but they do a lot of the same things. Therapy dogs can help many different people, ages 5 to pretty much death. They can also help groups of people. So if there's a dog in here today, it would be able to help all of us. These dogs deal mostly with psychological issues like depression, anxiety, and feelings of isolation. These dogs are, while they help humans, they're not allowed to go into restaurants, stores, or public transportation like cars and airplanes. Well, buses. Service dogs, on the other hand, are paired with their owner. So it's like the eHarmony for dogs. They are matched on energy level, where the person lives, and what their needs are in daily life. They also help with PTSD and autism, which I will go into later. And anywhere the owner is allowed to go, the dog is allowed to go. These dogs have a lot of benefits of therapeutic benefits. They decrease stress and anxiety, which also decreases depression and feelings of isolation. Helps with anger issues and feeling accepted, which will help with socialization. They also have a lot of physical benefits, like verbal skills for mentally handicapped people working with dogs. They'll learn how to communicate better with others. Balance and motor skills also improve. There's been tests where it decreases blood pressure, decreases cortisone, which is the stress hormone. There are about 6 hormones that these dogs can increase that help you become a better you. And they also encourage exercise, because when a dog walks away, you're going to want to go with it. I'm going to talk about therapy dogs and how they help everyone with age. This dog up at the top, his name is Smiley, and as you can tell, he's blind, but he's a therapy dog that the owner said she takes him to funerals where she knows children will be present to help them cope with the incredible loss. I read about him a few months ago on the Huffington Post. And right here is the Read to Dog program. I learned about this program on therapydoginfo.net. It says that reading out loud in classes helps kids with comprehension, vocab, and it helps with self-confidence. Well, if a kid isn't a good reader, they can withdraw, not want to read, and because they don't want to get laughed at, made fun of, and judged. When they're reading to the dogs, they forget that there's people listening, which helps them concentrate on what their job is to read. Through this, they become better readers. Now, the dog, sure that's a bulldog, on the right with the elderly lady, is at a nursing home. Therapy dogs are commonly seen in hospitals for visiting people that are there for an extended amount of time. They also can go to nursing homes and visit with the people. Usually it's the highlight of their week, says InfoNet, Therapy Info Dog Net. They can also go to assisted living and sometimes even hospice care. Now I'm going to talk about how service dogs differ from therapy dogs. So service dogs help with physical disabilities like blind people, people bound to wheelchairs, and even autistic children and adults. The seeing eye dog is the person's eyes. They control them through stopping at stoplights and everything that they need to do on a daily basis. The dogs that help people with wheelchairs open and close doors along with turn on and off lights. They can get things out of reach and everything. Now, the dogs that work with the autistic children can do all this too, but their talent is alerting people when they know their owner is going to have a seizure, which helps a lot in order to get the proper care before the seizures start. Now, soldiers with PTSD, they are always scared. They're always afraid someone's going to come and attack them, and they are hypervigilant. These dogs can decrease the hypervigilance at night to where they can get some sleep. Because if a dog, you know how dogs, they're light sleepers, so when there's a noise, they wake up. Well, this helps with them, and also it helps with the anxiety and the anger that comes with PTSD. And I was watching a YouTube video about this guy right there. He said in the video, he said that he started off with 32 prescription pills a day. 12 of them were narcotics before he got his dog. After only a few weeks with his dog, he was down to 2 medications a day. While I was watching this video, he started getting very angry, and the dog could sense it, and it jumped up into his lap and started licking him and calming him down. And then I was reading a book about the victory dogs. They're the dogs that Michael Vick had in his fighting ring. Now this is Hector. He's one of the lost dogs. There's about 65 of them, and 4 of them are actually now therapy dogs that help others. So any dog can be a therapy dog.